Hi guys, so today I dragged my sister back for another video and I thought we would talk about our tattoos. All of them but one each we've done ourselves, stick and poke. We'll talk a bit about that in the video and the meanings. So I hope you enjoy. Keep watching. So we'll start off with our first tattoos. They are the ones that we got professionally done. We got them in Bali. I got mine here. I'll put in close-up footage. I got mine here. I don't know if you can see it. So I have a few reasons why I decided to get a bee tattooed on me. Firstly, because my name's Brianna and my nickname when I was young was Bieber, and like bee is kind of short for that. And secondly, I suppose it's kind of like symbolises veganism a little, because like without the bees, everything in the world would die. And I just love bees. I think they're really cute. They're like quite an underrated insect. And I had been looking at a lot of bee tattoos online. I just thought it was a cute little like tattoo that was low key but still something I would like. I decided to get a rose because firstly I really love roses, and it was actually my Twitter header at the time. If I can find the picture I'll put it in here. I was going for a different photo and then last minute I was going through Twitter, I was like, I actually want to kind of get my Twitter header tattooed on me. So I did that. And yeah, I just feel like it was a good first tattoo. And yeah, I don't really regret it. I like it. In the spot that my bee tattoo is, I don't really see it. So when I do see it, I'm like, oh, I forget I have a tattoo there. I feel like it's a good spot for a first tattoo because it's not like really on show, but you can still make it seem. So next is stick and pokes. I only have 2 stick and pokes that I've done myself, and you have 4, is it? 1, 2, 3. Yes, 4. 5 if I count that. I'm not going to. Okay, first I'll start off with the first stick and poke we ever did. We both have the same one, along with our 2 best friends. Okay, so I'm going to backtrack a bit. We're at the first gig we ever went to. Little did we know that gigs had become such a big part of our life and we'd go to them almost every weekend. We were sitting in like a little booth and we were like, we should get matching tattoos, joking around. We're like, we should get the female sign. Fast forward a year later and we're in my best friend's bedroom giving ourselves a stick and poke of it. This is what it looks like. I'll just put in footage because it'd be a bit hard to stick my leg in the air. They're not perfect, but I like it that way. I'll insert a photo of all of our tattoos together. So before we did it, I looked up, like I feel like I watched every video on YouTube on how to stick and poke, and my one isn't that great because it was the first one I ever did, and I think that I went a bit too deep and I went over it a bit too much. Like I probably should have stopped and then maybe gone over it again when it had healed, but I mean I'm still happy with it. Like I don't regret it because it has so much meaning. When we did those ones we were only using Indian ink because we wanted to do it that day, so we went to like the local craft store. Was it, where did we get it from? I think Riot in Australia, and we bought ink and we made sure it was safe to put in your skin. And we used needles, sewing needles. So sewing needles with, wait, I think I still have my thing. I'm literally You're joking. I'm not gonna put that in. Ew. Ew, it's thrashed. I think the ink clearly ran down. I would obviously never use this again. It was just the memoir. That's how it looks. Get that off my video. Anyway, the spot that the female stick and poke symbols are is not painless to me. I didn't think it hurt at all, and once you keep going over and over it, it kind of gets like raised and then it like goes numb, so you don't really feel it. So if you're thinking of doing a tattoo, my dog's here, if you hear deep breathing. If you're thinking of doing a tattoo, I feel like that's a good spot to do it. So after we did those first stick and pokes, we were like, I want to do more. High. So would you say like 2 weeks later, a month later, we did another one? Well, you did one. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay. This one's not very good because it's a really painful spot and every time I go over it, my leg starts twitching. So it's not that great, but I do like it. It's triangle with the line in it. It symbolises, it's the air sign, and I'm an air sign, Aquarius. So am I. Obviously. Astrology video. Link it below. Yeah, so I was like, may as well tattoo that on me. It's a pretty hidden spot, luckily. It's not the best tattoo. But yeah, I don't regret it. I like it. We, as well as like our friends, we have accepted that tattoos we do on ourselves aren't going to look professional and aren't going to look perfect, and we're okay with that. So we're not too attached to like our body. Yeah. So we're more than a body. We're more than a body, so we literally are. I'll make a video on it. If you want us to make a video on being more than a body, just let us know. Yeah, but for real. So then after that, every day, pretty much, our friend would always message us, or we'd message her, be like, we want to do another stick and poke. So what I did was a Dogs in Space tattoo. It's from a Camp Coke lyric that is... We're still like that. No, I'll play it. Oh, are you going to get copyright? Okay. No. 5, 6, 7, 8. Still living like dogs in space. Anyway, and I suppose to me, like, I interpret that lyric as just kind of being young and reckless with your friends. Incredibly ambitious. And the opportunities are endless. Anyway, want some fans out? I interpret that lyric as just being young, free, living like dogs in space, pretty much. You can interpret how you want. Anyway, it doesn't really matter how I interpret it. But and I love Camp Code. They're like my favorite band, and I love that song. And I love dogs. They're my favorite animals. And am into like space and astrology and the stars and all that. So it had actually a deeper meaning than I originally intended it to. It's not that good because I think I went a bit too deep, but I'm planning on still going over it and fixing it up. But I mean, I'm happy with how it is. Like, I know it could be better, but I'm not sad and I don't regret it, so that's good. And the fact you drew that free-handed. Yeah. I can give up the idea on it being perfect because I did it myself and I'm not, like, a tattoo artist. And it's not like you paid for it. Yeah, I got it for free, so that's good. So on the same night, I did a dinosaur. It doesn't really have too much meaning. I mean, like, I suppose I could force meaning onto it and be like, I used to watch Land Before Time when I was a kid. I love dinosaurs, but I do generally think dinosaurs are cute, and I just wanted to... And fascinating. Yeah. And you don't have to have a meaning to tattoo something on your body. You can just do it if you like. I do like this dinosaur. Sometimes I think the spot's a bit random, but I feel like when I get more tattoos, it'll all blend in. We named it Regrets. Yeah. First I named it... Was it? Laurie, I think, yeah. But then I named it him Regrets. So we realised that we only have one left to talk about, but we're thinking of making like a how to do stick and pokes video because I have a few that I want to do and I want to get my sister to do one on me because we've just done our own stick and pokes. So if you want a tattoo on how to do a stick and poke or how we do it, comment below because we'll do that. Be absolutely stoked to make that video. And I can tell you like where I bought the stuff, the cheapest places. I got it all on eBay, but like it's safe. And we've had some trial and errors so we can put our recommendations forward. Also, I plan on getting more tattoos in the future and doing more myself, so we can always do a part 2 when I've added more to my body. Yep. Okay, the last tattoo. I was at the thrift shop where I volunteer, and a stamp came in, a little teddy bear stamp, and I was like, oh, I really like that design. I was like, I want to stick and poke that because I'd seen someone on Instagram had a bear tattoo here. And I was like, I really want that. I feel like it represents like being a child and like, I don't know, the inner child in all of us. So I was like, yeah, I want to stick and poke that. So I got the stamp and I thought I'd just be able to stamp it on and go over it, but it didn't really quite turn out. So I just ended up like kind of drawing it and copying the stamp. But yeah, this is what I came up with. It's a bit different to the original design, but I really like it. I feel like my stick and pokes are getting better and better the more I do. So hopefully my next one will be even better and we'll have more to show you. And as you can see in the previous photos, well, especially mine, they're a little deeper than what probably looks good, whereas I feel like that one is like a good spot just above the skin because you can go too deep on this one. You can go too deep and it kind of have like a bluish tinge, or you can go not deep enough and it like just scabs over and doesn't really work. So I feel like that's good. That's why I really want her to do me one next. Okay, so I feel like this video was shorter than I intended, but alas, I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment below any more videos you want me to do. With me? Yes. She hopefully will start filming, even though we said that 6 months ago. Well, actually, I'm going to get a new phone, so then I'm going to start filming. And we really want to make the stick and poke video, so can one person please request it so we have an excuse to make it, please. Like, if you're watching this, just comment below that you want the stick and poke video. Like, even if you don't want it, just comment. Like, just make us feel good. We're feeling insecure. We're feeling really bad, so please make us feel better. So, subscribe for more. Doing antics. Why would anyone watch it? Like, I honestly, like, unsubscribe. Like, I'm shocked. He's actually watching us pieces of shit. This will get 10 views. This will get 10 dislikes. This will get 9 views. Anyway, please help us follow our dream of being YouTubers. It's not our dream. Begging. Just love connecting with the world. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Love you.